Oh shit, Ushio got a high ass bounty on his head, and these yokai, man, they hungry, they gotta eat, and they broke as hell, so they coming for it. For 800 million now. He's like a Powerball. That's what he is. They coming for that. They need that. Anyway, Yukai, they plotting on Ushio. And I mean, a lot of them, they all came together and said, we got to get this kid, period. They said, we can't let him just walk around free, just live. We can't let this nigga live. I mean, there was a lot of them. They kept saying, kill him, kill him, kill him, get him, kill him. But then we cut to Tora, and it looks like that little girl hurt his pride. Now he's all in his feelings. Why is he all in his feelings? He need to quit it. But anyway, he was thinking about when he helped that Yukai, the one that was inside the that barrier. And the girl says, I thought you would be a lot more ferocious. You know, back in the day, he was putting in a lot of work. He was ferocious. And now he's not. It's like they put they put the tiger in the cage. They put those clamps on him, and now he's like soft. Basically, in his mind, she said, "You're soft now." And his feelings was all hurt, and he was thinking, "Damn, should I go back to the way I was?" What I think what really happened is, not only is he more open to humans now, I think it happened back then, back when he was fighting the first person who had the spear. That's what I think really happened. I think he's when he got beat by that guy and whatnot, I think they got close at that point already. That's what I think what happened. He was probably one of the first people he ever respected. He was like, damn, and he's human. That's what I think really happened. I think back then he was already starting to change. Then at the 500 years, yeah, plenty. I mean, you got plenty of time to think. The only thing you can do is think. You know, so I think that has a lot to do with him. A lot to do with it. Anyway, the Yukai, they put a price on Ushio's head. I mean, it's a high-ass price. It's a Powerball price. Oh, I mean, weak Yukai, strong Yukai, mid-tier, all of them is coming after him. What you call them? Ushio and Tora, they get on the bus heading towards this town. The Yukai ran right through. It was a squirrel one, I think it was. Came right through, knocked the drum, took his head off like it was a Lego piece, like you just took the head right off. You know, then went after Ushio. Ushio was able to take care of that. And they had to take off. And they had to let about everybody on that bus die. Now, nobody on the bus died, but in their minds, Ushio let everybody on that bus die. He jumped out and the thing went tumbling down. Everybody could have been dead. So if everybody died, it'd have been on his hands. No, I'm joking. But it was like he left everybody for dead, but he had to. Anyway, they were all fighting him. He tried to leave. He told Tora, he said, let's get the fuck out of here. Tora looked like he was having fun tearing them Yukai up. He was having fun. He's a fighter. He finally got back in that ring. He said, let's put the gloves on. You know, at all the 500-year retirement, he couldn't wait to get back in the ring. He was knocking him. I mean, he got knocked out the box like Ronda Rousey. He couldn't wait to get back in there. Finally was able to show that he is who he is. Anyway, after that, Ushio was running through the forest running through the woods like Forrest Gump. Fast as a motherfucker, but he wound up getting caught anyway. And the spear saved his ass just in time. Just in time. And that's when he had gotten into a conversation with Casper, the friendly Yukai. The dude was telling him about why the Yukai won his head. Also, Tora's old friend happened to run across him and told him why they won his head as well. The dude was a fighter back in the day. He's obviously strong as hell. He wasn't, locked, caged up like Tora was. And at one point in time, he was fighting right alongside of Tora. Now, is he as strong as Tora? I don't know, but he's got to be strong. He's not as rusty as Tora because he wasn't locked up. So Tora probably, as far from what we know, he's holding a lot back. He's way stronger than we've seen so far. Now, what happened was, the story goes, is this girl comes from a faraway land, far away from what? That's the first thing I think of. Far away from what? From China, from Japan, or from this planet? I don't think the Yukai is actually from Earth or our Earth or something like that. I think it's like an interdimensional type of thing. That's what I really is. Because later on, the guy, it's a guy, but in the female's body. I think MangaMiyn no Mono is probably transgender, because it's a male Yukai, if I'm not mistaken, because they keep saying him, but it was in the female's body. It was like Caitlyn Jenner, but it came over, and it said it came from a faraway land. Then when it came to from China, something like that, or when it went to China, they said that the faraway land came to China or something like that, and that caused the balance of good and evil to shift. All the evil went to that Yukai. They didn't say Yukai in general. They said that Yukai, which is MangaMiyn no Mono Hamanino, whatever his name is, Nino Brown. It went to him, and the good what's it called? The good. I just said the word. I don't know how it fell out of my head, but the good stuff went to the humans. That's what they said. The good, whatever, went to the human. The bad went to it. So I was thinking maybe it caused some type of upset in the universe. They said in the universe. They didn't say just this world. I'm thinking maybe when it came over from that interdimensional rift or whatever, it caused the rift in the time-space continuum. I don't know. It caused something to happen, and then next thing you know, the balance of good and evil got messed up. I think this is something like what's it called? The Legend of Korra. Remember when the spirit world and the human world merged and whatnot? Spirits started. I think that, except all evil is going to one Yukai. Now they said when it came to Japan, it planned on killing all the Yukai but itself. All of them. Wasn't going to kill all the humans. Wasn't going to spare all the humans either. It says the only Yukai need to exist is me. But I wonder what it gets out of that. Does it get stronger by killing other Yukai? Is it like, remember the movie, the one with Jet Li, and he would kill himself and all his attributes from the one he killed goes to the rest of them? So they all became stronger, smarter, faster, all that stuff. So the guy says, if you kill all of them, what happens? You become a god? I doubt it. I don't think that movie was accurate. Because in the movie, they said that they would gain the powers of that person, right? So if you kill all of them, you just gain the power of all of them. That's what it seemed like to me. I don't think you become a god. Like, remember how strong he was? He just doubled his strength. Like, he killed all of them except for one. So if he would have killed, I'm guessing, wait, if you would kill one of them, right, would you be able to live longer? Like, the amount of time he could live would go along to you? Well, if it was two of them, he kills one, maybe he just become twice as strong as he was before. He'd be really strong, but he wouldn't be a god. Why am I talking about that movie? But anyway, I think it was something along that line. Maybe when he kills a Yukai, maybe evil makes it stronger. I don't know. And once he killed all the Yukai, it'll be the only one for the evil to be in. I don't know. So I'm not exactly sure. They need to really go over that and explain and break it down. They need to break it down. But the reason why they after Ushio, which I was almost pissed as a motherfucker when Ushio was talking to that turtle dude, because he stopped right before he got to Ushio's mom. And he had to run off to this village. So I was like, damn, they did that on purpose just to tease us. But when we cut back to Tora and his old friend, what's his name? Hitosuke, or whatever. Hitmonlee or something like that. They said, "Oh, you got to kill all of them." I was like, "Damn, they did that on purpose just to tease us." But when we cut back to Tora and his old friend, what's his name? Hitosuke or whatever. Hitmonlee or something like that. They said, "Oh, you got to kill all of them." the dude Chan or Hitman Chop or whatever his name is. We cut back to him. He says that they fought against Hakumono, right? Or Hakumen. They fought against him, it was and him. And they was the ones putting in the most work. They got involved. They was able to almost kill Hakumen, but it retreated. They said, well, when I come back, I'm gonna be stronger than ever, and I'm gonna take all the Yukai out, right? Now, when it did that, it retreated, and they sent a whole bunch of Yukai out to find it. They said at first the Yukai was against each other. Wasn't comrades or anything like that. Being that Hakumen was there and was trying to kill all of them, they banded together. They said, you know what? Let's be friends. If somebody's trying to kill me and this other person, he's probably gonna be my best friend on the planet, because we're the only way we're gonna stick together. I mean, sticking together the only way we're gonna live. That's how they were. But like now they're united to a certain extent. Not all of them. To a certain extent, they're united. They found them. They found Hakumen, and they was trying to kill it, but they couldn't. There's a powerful barrier up, and they said that Ushio's mom is responsible. And at first I kept saying Ushio's mom is 1,000 years old, because that's when the story takes place 1,000 years ago. I said, that's an old bitch. And she's still fucking, she's 1,000 years old, and she's still having sex, because Ushio is only what, like 16, something like that. And she's putting it down like that. That was crazy. But then Tora says, he says, I know you're not saying that the person who put up that barrier is Ushio's mom, because humans don't. And he says, no. I'm thinking what they showed in the other episode. Remember when the girl said that her mom was the one that was keeping up the barrier on that little girl that in that house. Remember in that house when they was holding that little girl hostage? The girl was a Yukai. They was holding her hostage. I think, and it was the powers of that lady was being passed on from generation to generation. I think the same thing is happening with Ushio's mom. They're from a long line of barrier protectors or whatever, barrier or ghostbusters or something like that. And they said that we need to kill Ushio. I think that his mom is the current one that's probably protecting the barrier and keeping that barrier up and keeping them from killing Hakumen, right? Now, what goes through my mind is this. Why would they want to protect Hakumen? And are they really protecting him? I think they're really trying to kill him, because he's not good for the humans either. He's going to torture and kill humans as well. So why would the human protect him? I think it's similar to like what's going on in Toriko right now. You probably can't kill him. It's probably some real good reason why you just can't kill him. Maybe they need to seal him or send him back to whatever dimension he came from, dimension X or whatever. Or maybe if you kill him, he just gets reborn even stronger. And they know they got to protect him. But then time I was thinking, why do they need to kill Ushio? What if they kill Ushio, the mom gonna come out? Was that just to draw the mom out? And then once the mom come out, they'll kill her, then kill Hakumen? That's what I'm thinking. And then after that, after he's told that, they finally got under Toro's skin. He kept saying, you're going soft. You're acting like you're going soft. Stop being a punk. Stop being a chump. You're a coward. After all that, Ushio fell. Tora fell for all that crap. And he says, man, I'm hard. You know what? Go ahead and kill Ushio. I don't care about that. I'm hard. So now they're going at the dude's going at the Ushio. And Tora knows this guy, so he knows this dude's pretty strong. And he's just sitting up in the tree. I think when he's sitting up in the tree, he's thinking, damn, did I mess up? That's what I think is really going on. Then also, Ushio's running through the forest, and he's getting ready to get to this village. The village is supposed to be protected, something like that. I'm thinking that village is a village that's close to Hakumen, and it is the village where Ushio's mom is, and that village is the place where all the people that protect Hakumen are. And I think they're protecting them. They're protecting that village because that's where they live. Now, maybe they want to use Hakumen in order to be able. What if they were somewhat negligible and they want to use Hakumen to destroy most of the Yukai, then kill Hakumen? Like with the humans think, okay, with the beast spear, we could take out Hakumen and we could use Hakumen to kill off the Yukai. I don't know. If I'm not mistaken, though, the people, I'm getting ready to go to the comment section. Y'all already seen all these episodes and know what's getting ready to happen. So y'all probably gonna sit there and spoil me and everything else. I mean, I just watched Bubaki or Bubuki, whatever it's called. You doing that One Piece reaction tonight? Not tonight, maybe tomorrow. Not tonight. Okay. I don't watch Prison School, man. It's for little kids. It couldn't make it halfway. I couldn't make it halfway through the first episode unless you like the borderline hentai shit. That's what it is. I might not want to watch it then. Okay, what's up with the One Punch Man? Are you currently reading the manga, and how are you doing? How are you going to review it chapter by chapter or one big review? It depends on how many chapters it is. Please tell me Prison School is after this. I think I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check Prison School out and see what's up with it. Then I'll make the decision on what I'm doing after that. Man, you know, season 2 is coming out this year, right? This year, right of this anime. Okay. Ushio stay getting his ass saved by either the Beast Spear or Tora. Yup. He's been getting jacked up like constantly. Cuz need to start training for real, or he ain't going to be no match for Hakumen. Okay, so basically Hakumen didn't come yet, unless you didn't see the episode. I don't know where is it. I mean, they're all the way up to episode like 20, something like that. Anything could happen. Also, he's been training. All them random episodes and whatnot, that's been some training, but he's still getting, thrashed. Tiger is my hero. He doesn't care how old you are. As long as she's breathing, she good to go. What the hell is he talking about? Tiger is Tora, right? That's what Tora means. Is my hero. He says he doesn't care how old you are. As long as she's breathing, she good to go. Who the hell is that? Oh, Tiger. You talking about Tyga. The rapper. His name is not Tiger. It's Tiyga. LOL, you be on some other shit, Homer says. Yeah, he is. Okay, man, you've been putting in so much work. You're the second most active reviewer out there, second to Chibi. That nigga shits nuts and breathe anime. Yeah, I'm coming after Chibi. I like Chibi. I think Chibi's he's a good reviewer. I like him. But I've been trying to put in work like that, but stuff keep happening. At one point, I was putting out 5 reviews a day for a minute, and then I lost internet and all that. Okay, what manga do you own? I own every manga that ever come out. It's called the computer. It's called the internet. Okay, what are your thoughts on the opening and ending of what? Of Ushio Tora? It's all right. I mean, I seen the opening. I seen the ending once or twice, but I don't really watch the ending because I've seen it once. I don't really want to watch it again. The only reason I watch the openings a lot because I don't feel like skipping through it. Okay, Trump for president. Hell no. He's racist. He's xenophobic. I know what you're saying. He's not racist. He worked with black people too. What does that mean? He talked about the Mexicans. That racist don't necessarily mean you hate somebody. You just might just preconceive them to be inferior or see them as something lesser than you. You see how he went at the Muslims. They're like, yeah, but Muslims are evil. No, ISIS is evil, or this particular group is evil. That's like saying Christians are evil because of the KKK. The KKK don't make Christians evil. That's just that one particular group. Well, I mean, you judge people based on them. If one person does something bad, judge that one person. Don't judge everybody. Don't sit there and say, you know what, this guy robbed the store and he was wearing that means everybody that's wearing the hoodies is bad. That doesn't mean that. Okay, when shit hit the fans, you guys be like, fuck the beef. Yeah, fuck the beef. We gotta stick together. We good right now until we take out Hakumen. We on good terms. Okay, we're supposed to be brothers. Yep, yep. Okay, nigga be trying to kick some knowledge. Yeah, pretty much. Ushio's mom got that vintage vagina, aged like fine wine. I guess so, probably. Hakumen is one of the most fierce villains in Shonen. Okay, Ushio takes the L all the time. I try not to spoil anything for you, bro. Okay, Hakumen has the personality of a white kid and shoots up a school, and he views everyone as the enemy. I wouldn't say he has the personality of a white kid. I say he has the personality of a psychopath. You know, the people that shoot up schools, a lot of them is white, but it's not because they're white. It's just that white people in this country are living different lives than other people because this country is so racist that most of the people that are one particular race, they got to live a certain life because they don't get the opportunities of other people. So a lot of like people that have mental breakdowns and whatnot, a lot of them, most of them is white. Most of them that be committing suicide is white. And it's not because they're white, it's because they live under different pressure. They live under less pressure. It's like you would think that black people be committing a lot of suicide because they live in the inner city. It's a lot of killing and they got to go under a lot of stress. But no, the more white people committing suicide because they don't take as much stress. The average white person, not all of them. It's just the average. We're talking about the average. We generalize, not all of them. But the average white person is under less stress. So when they have to deal with a lot of stress, they can't deal with it. And they don't have a lot of resources to deal with it, so it just overtakes them. Whereas you take like a black person, and it doesn't matter if he's black, but more than likely the black person living in the inner city, they're not going through as much. I mean, they're not going through stress the same way. They're going through more stress. It becomes normal. Going through stress is normal for people in the inner city. Well, black because you know the ghettos is racist as hell. They push color people into the cities and whatnot. So that's the real reason. It's just that how you're living, your environment. That's what the real cause is. So if black people had most of the money, and white people lived in the inner cities and whatnot, it'd be black people committing suicides more so. That's what would happen. It'd be the exact opposite. Okay. Association revived the one struggle, man. I guess so. Okay, prison school is shitty. It is. That's what somebody else said. Okay, fuck hentai. Mean, I'm telling you, don't listen to that nigga. Don't waste your time with prison. Oh, he's trying to trick me, huh? Mean, porno get them views. Fuck prison school. Yeah. Real niggas don't buy manga. We get that shit for free. Exactly. I got it all right here in this one. It's called the internet. Okay. Okay, you the real nigga mean. How about you review some hentai? I'm not into hentai. Okay, you can tell Ross Jack, aka Homer, is a white boy. Plus, he typed nigger, not nigga. Maybe so. I don't know. Ain't no way for me to tell. He could be an Oreo. Okay, remember those anime mafia calls where Bob Samurai used to say real Muslims are terrorists? What's a real Muslim? That's like saying real Christians are terrorists. What's a real Christian? It don't even make sense. That question doesn't even make sense. There's no such thing as a real Christian. It's just people who follow a certain ideology, and everybody's different. Like this guy, he said, no, Muslims are terrorists because in the Quran it says to kill people that are apostates and people that aren't part of your religion. Well, it says crazy shit like that in the Bible too. Matter of fact, those two religions, those who also Judaism, Jewish people, their religions all based off the same shit. They are from the same place. All those three religions are rooted in the same ideology. Like you go look it up. All three of those religions are from the same ideology. They just, it's like, you know how you got different Christians? Well, basically, you had one religion that basically split off into three. You got Judaism, then you got Christianity, then Islam. And I think it came in that order. It just split off into three. So they're all pretty much the same damn thing. They got a few different, the ideologies a little bit different in, certain instances, but they're pretty much the same thing. The Muslims, they'll read the Quran, they'll read the Bible too, and they'll follow, certain things in the Bible as well, So I mean, it really ain't no different than the Christianity. Like somebody sit there and say, we know Muslims are terrorists because in the Quran it says this. Yeah, and the Bible says a lot of crazy shit too. But do the people actually do it? Most Muslims don't do that stuff in the Quran, and most Christians don't do the stuff it says do in the Bible, like stoning people. So you can't hold Muslims to a certain standard based on their religious texts when you don't hold Christians to the same standards based on their religious texts. Shoot, they're against gays as well. Christians are against gays. They're not tolerant. So you can't, if we're going to accept Christianity, we got to accept Islam, and we got to accept Jewish people too. We got to accept all of that. Okay, white people been winning since the beginning of time. White people haven't been here since the beginning of time, so I can't agree with that. Got this country off stolen land and free labor. Damn shame. I don't think it was white people that got this country off of stolen labor and whatnot. The people that did it were white, but it was Europeans that did it. Europeans happened to be white. Europeans had different had a different environment, so they had a advantage to other people. For instance, in terms of the Native Americans, Europeans had diseases, which came when they came over with those diseases, they wiped out most of the Native Americans based on the fact that Europeans' immune systems were stronger because Native Americans didn't have all those diseases running rampant in the New World. So their immune system couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it, so they were dying from that. So that was the advantage in terms of that. So I don't know I don't know exactly why, but just in Europe, they just happened to have an advantage. Doesn't necessarily mean they were stronger or smarter. It wasn't that. It's just that the environment just gave them an advantage for some reason. I don't know exactly why. For each circumstances where Europeans had won, they had an advantage. The same way it works with any other people. The reason why they win is because they had an advantage. But yeah, it was Europeans that pretty much took over the whole planet. But it wasn't because they were white. Okay. Okay, and now the gentrifying. Okay, now they gentrifying all the hoods. They already got NYC now. They gentrifying New Orleans. I don't think it's like, yeah, those places are being gentrified, but I don't think it's like white people are saying let's gentrify. It's not a meeting that they go to do this. It's a social thing. People do it without even thinking. Big corporations are doing it. Okay, do you have time for school and still do this anime shit? I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna try to do it. Okay, are you doing One Piece anime next? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that next. Okay, I haven't seen one since. Yeah, it's been a while. Okay, what is your job, by the way? You still working at fast food joint? Yes, I am. Still working at fast food. I work at a place where we make sandwiches and whatnot. It's almost like Subway. Okay, bro, I never heard that K and B story. Oh, Corco no Basket story. Tell it real quick. He said, why if I keep saying that? Tell it real quick. He said, hurry up, get it done, get her done. Okay, don't listen to them. They eat ass. Prison school is GOAT. Even Chibi says so. Okay, never mind. I forgot that stream got messed up. Bob and Forever called you a troll and fraud before. They're trolls and frauds. It's well known. Ask any anime reviewer that was around at the time. They were trolling people. They told me to troll people. I'm not even joking with you. I used to talk to them all the time on Skype. They told me, they said, yo, make a video about Right On. That was one thing. Now, this was before. They didn't tell me to troll her. I made a video. But I wasn't trying to come at her in the video. It was just a disagreement. I took this side because I had, based on the information I had at the time, that's what it seemed like. But then they told me, I need you to make a video about such and such. And I need you to troll such and such. I can't remember who it was. I was like, I'm not doing that. They said, man, what you soft? Was you a punk? I said, no, I'm not trolling anybody. You know, that's what happened. Like, they literally told me to do that. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. And that's when they came at me. Okay, Phone hates Ushio Tora. Phone's a punk. Okay, don't you realize they've been passing down land that they stole for generations? It's poor whites in Mississippi who living on tons of land that was passed down. Yeah, I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, it's not because they're white. It happens to be Europeans happen to have done this and that, and now their children are benefiting from it. But and they made some ideology around race, you know, about white people and whatnot, which, you know, basically helps anybody that's white. You know, they get certain privileges that other people don't get. But it was Europeans that did it, and Europeans happen to be white. But it's not like white people's DNA makes them. White people are the same as us. White people, is really no such thing as white people and black people anyway. It's just regular people that adapt to a certain divide. There's white and black people, but the people are really just regular people that have adapted to the environment. That's all. It's not like you have white people and black people and they're different. They're not different as in like a different people. They're the same people, just adapted to a different environment. Okay, thoughts on people saying Ushio Tora is Yu Yu Hakusho copycat. I don't get that vibe from Ushio Tora. And they have an advantage of advanced weaponry since they have been going to war forever, while the rest of the world was in peace or not very violent conflicts. The rest of the world wasn't at peace in the sense that there was no wars. They had you know, tribal wars and stuff like that. But as far as Europe goes, I don't know. They probably was heavier in war at that time. They probably did advance more in warfare. I don't know. But as far as the rest of the world was getting in wars and stuff like that. They had tribal wars and whatnot. Okay, amen. Get free meals and getting free meals and getting paid. No, I'm not. Okay, King of Lightning got 500K views for his One Punch Man reactions. Damn. God damn. Forever World blocked me for being subbed to you. Oh, man. See how he do? See how he do? I'm not going to block anybody just because they're subbed to Forever. They can watch who they want to watch. Told you he's a piece of shit. Now you believe me? Okay, you entered for that 900 mil jackpot. No, I should, but I don't think I'm going to get it. On top of that, I'm not a gambler. Is the struggle still real? The struggle is real as hell. It's real as hell. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that. Or do you own a house? I don't own no house. Shit, this rent. Anyway, peace. This episode, what episode? It's a 4.5 out of 5. No, damn. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. This was pretty good. They finally got back to the real storyline, and it wasn't a whole bunch of like filler-ish type of episodes. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. This thing was good.